Thank you for being with me today. This week's educational video is going to be about the different types of hemp oil that is available to you in the marketplace. There are about 5 different ones, and the first 3 that I'll be talking about are the ones that are the most common, the ones that you find the most in the stores. And then the other 2 are not as common, but you do want to know about it because it may be a better fit for you for various reasons. So the first one is your typical full spectrum tincture. Now, a full spectrum tincture, what that means is the hemp plant has over 100 cannabinoids. And when you get a full spectrum product, that means that that tincture is going to have all of the cannabinoids, including THC. THC is the psychoactive component in the cannabis plant, and that too is a cannabinoid. So something that is full spectrum is going to have all of those cannabinoids in it. The second one is a full spectrum product, as a broad spectrum product. That is a product that has most of the cannabinoids in it, but it doesn't have any THC. That's good for those who don't want to have THC because they get drug tested at work, and they're afraid they may fail a drug test if they're taking a full spectrum product which has a trace amount of THC. The legal limit in most states of THC is 0.3% or less, and even though that is a very minute amount, it can accumulate in your body. And so if you're afraid that you'll get drug tested and fail a drug test, then consider taking a broad spectrum product. Or the third one, which is an isolate product. And an isolate is where you take the hemp plant and you just extract only the CBD, and you leave out all the other cannabinoids, including THC. So it's not going to have CBG, CBN, CBC, none of the other cannabinoids or THC. It's less expensive. It's not going to be as robust as a broad spectrum or a full spectrum product, but it is good and beneficial for certain things like sleep, a little anxiety, things like that. It's also used a lot in edibles because when you extract it and you just pull out only the CBD, it's a nice fine crystalline powder, and it doesn't have much of the taste anymore, the waxes and terpenes, the odor and things like that. So you'll find it a lot in edibles, so beware when you're purchasing gummies or chocolates or honey sticks or anything like that. Make sure that if you're looking for a full spectrum product that you ask the vendor whether the product is a full spectrum or not. And then the other 2 products that are out there in the marketplace are crude and water soluble. Now, crude is a product that is a full spectrum product. It's going to be very dark in color, dark green. It hasn't been distilled further like your other tinctures typically. It's just going to taste stronger and smell stronger, and it's going to have the waxes and chlorophyll and all the other plant material in it as well. Now, if you're looking for something that is very natural and does have the chlorophyll because perhaps you feel like that has some benefits for your health, then by all means consider taking a crude. Just know that it's not going to taste good, but it is going to be a full spectrum product, and it's going to be less expensive too because of it. And then the 5th one is a water soluble product, and you can get that in a full spectrum or a broad spectrum, and I believe also in an isolate. Now, the nice thing about a water soluble is that it's just like the name says, it dissolves in water. Not like your tinctures, the oil would float to the top if you were to put that in a beverage. The water soluble is going to dissolve in your beverage, a smoothie, juice, or what have you. The other thing is that it's very versatile. Because you can put it in your beverages, you can also vape it. The other nice thing about it is that it's faster acting. It can take 5 to 15 minutes before you feel the impact of that product. So if you are looking for something that is going to abate something like a panic attack or a migraine, something you want to have addressed very quickly, a water-soluble product would be a good product to purchase. And it's also has a better absorption rate too. So that's a nice thing about water solubles, is that it has 94% roughly, close to 100% absorption rate, because it goes directly into the bloodstream. What they do is it's the technology called nanoemulsification. Just tiny little liposomes, and it just gets into the bloodstream at a better absorption rate than your tincture. And you know, like I said, you'll feel it quicker. You don't have to wait as long as you would like a tincture. A tincture can take 30 minutes to an hour. For some people, maybe even a little longer. Who knows? Depending on your metabolism as well. So water soluble, faster acting, better absorption rate, close to 100%, versus a tincture which has maybe 30, 40, up to 50% absorption. If you hold a liquid under your tongue for 5 minutes, you probably will get closer to 50% absorption on a tincture. And those are it. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any ideas or thoughts or comments about this video, feel free to reach out to me in social media. We do have Facebook accounts and LinkedIn account and Twitter and you name it. So Google, we're all over the place. And you can reach us at any time, anywhere, at any rate. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. I hope you liked this video and it was informative for you. If you have any comments for future videos, please let us know. If you'd like to reach out to us and ask us some questions, we're happy to help. We're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, YouTube, etc. And we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.